I have said this before, and I will say this again. As a U.S. born citizen, with all of the opportunities that all of us have open to us to get a driver's license, to work where we want, live where we want, pretty much do what we want. If you think the presence of an undocumented immigrant is the reason why you're behind in life, or you feel that you are not as successful as you think that you should be, that is the most piss poor, embarrassing ass excuse. I would be so embarrassed to get up here like some of y'all and fix my lips to say that someone that does not speak English and does not have a driver's license is ahead of me in life. That person is not ahead of you because they are undocumented. They are ahead of you because they work 7 days a week and spend their money responsibly. Every time y'all go to the grocery store on Sundays, you're pissed off when you see the large Hispanic families spending cash on their groceries, and it gets a knot in your ass, and you absolutely refuse to look in the mirror and say, I don't keep a stable job, I mooch off my parents. It's always those of y'all that are absolute bums, like not productive members of society as you have the ability to be as a born U.S. citizen, that want to sit up here and act like the presence of undocumented workers that pick and harvest literally all the food that you eat and do all the construction that you see around your town are supposedly the people that are hindering you in life, when in reality, you're just a fucking loser and you have no fucking work ethic.
One thing that is frustrating right now is how the narrative around immigration continues to be manipulated. Before Brexit, figures like Nigel Farage and certain politicians, including some of the Labour Party, claimed immigrants were coming to Britain to steal jobs and drive down wages. Their solution was to cut immigration so British people could take those jobs back, or in the first place. Now, however, the rhetoric has shifted. Those same voices are highlighting, saying immigrants are draining resources, living off the state and holding Britain back. It's just another scapegoat tactic by politicians who avoid addressing systematic issues. Whilst the situation in the US is different, a TikToker drew striking parallels. She pointed out how while some Americans blame undocumented immigrants for their own lack of success, despite the immigrants often working tirelessly in tough jobs to support themselves. Her words highlight a harsh truth. Immigrants often arrive in a country with fewer opportunities, limited support systems and even language barriers, yet they succeed through grit and hard work. Meanwhile, those born into privilege within their own country often fail to recognise the advantages that they have from the start. Beyond individual responsibility, politicians exacerbate the problem. They constantly stoke resentment by blaming immigration and immigrants for stretched public services or rising costs, instead of addressing the real issues. Before Brexit, they blamed the EU. Now they blame the European Convention on Human Rights, repeating the same divisive rhetoric. As we approach the next general election, we can expect this narrative to ramp up again. Immigrants will be accused of taking jobs, exploiting the system, or being the root of all societal problems. But the real problem isn't immigration, it's the lack of accountability from those in power who fail to deliver real solutions. But let me know what you think in the comments. I've been Jake from Just Jake. As always, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time. You actually made it to the end of the video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, which, why haven't you already, is somewhere over there. And also, if you want to watch more videos, also check out over there. I've been Jake from Just Jake. See you later.